Shaking MP. Great music. Great ribs. This is one I don't mind visiting. These are the games to be taken seriously.
They got nothing on y'all.
Oh, say does that.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. You know what? On paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Payton. Back to Pritchard. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Luka Doncic. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Junior, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. They get it back. From downtown. The shot comes out.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, deflected. Payton with a steal. "14 feet away." Pritchard, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Bane. Rebounded by Castle.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
understand certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Timeout called. Memphis. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Here's Keefe. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. Over Castle. And the basket by Bain. And here's Wembanyama. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And what about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Bain. Payton against Junior. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Junior drives in, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside Payton. Here's Pritchard, covered by Junior. To the paint. Here's Edey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Wembanyama finds Doncic. Here's Junior. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Junior's got 6. Grizzlies trail by 5. Oh, stolen by Junior. And here's the fast break. Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bain.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
McGowan's, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Pritchard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Back come the Spurs in transition. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Here's McGowan's. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Keefe. Pass to Bain for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away. Memphis the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Shot from 12. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to McGowens. Here's Keefe. Back to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Oh, Junior with a block. They get it back. And here's Bane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Mavericks played an important role for them. He added 11 points, and his defensive presence was terrific, picking up a number of blocks and steals. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Here's McGowens. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Bane. Here's Pritchard. Nails it from 3. Pritchard's got 9 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to Fox. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to McGowens. Here's Keefe. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Castle. Doncic on the wing. Drains the triple. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Pass to Fox. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 3 assists tonight.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Edey. Outside Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Oh, and the jam by Junior.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Landale's checked in for San Antonio. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Martin. He drops it from range.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Nora. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Edey. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1, both. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end. Racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
They've got Gary Payton the second, and it's McGowan's in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Martin, the pass to Payton. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. This one for 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here is Junior. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Here's McGowan's, and the shot goes in.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Junior. Junior, a screen on Martin. Pass to Junior. Down low, Landale. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Here's McGowan's, covered by Junior.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Martin outside. 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995.
Substitution on the court.
Now here is Junior. 13 points in the game. Counted from distance.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Knocked loose. Driving to the basket. And Junior throws it down hard.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9 to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Landale.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Inside. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Keith. .107 left in the first half of this one. Here's Edey. Good on the bucket. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Junior. Castle for 3. And they get it back. Back to Junior. Pass to Castle. They set the pick. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
Man, good whistle there.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. So he gets them both. Here's Doncic. A 32-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And the first one at the... And so it's San Antonio firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. You take a look at the Spurs. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Spurs.
They're taking the tradition.
Thanks for joining us. Time.
Just about ready. Checked in for Vassell. Outside Payton. Here's Edey. Back to Payton. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Junior. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Fox in at the 2 guard. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Here's Keefe. Pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's Bane. To the left wing. Here's Pritchard. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Over Junior. And again, Memphis no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
The 3 from Bane. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Junior. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And another 3 for Memphis.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Kicks it to Junior. Doncic passes to Fox. Junior up top. Pass to Fox. Junior, a screen on Bane. And it's Fox missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the 2nd half. Bane with it. Back to Payton. Here's Edey. Here's Pritchard, covered by Junior. Here's Payton. Offensive rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green is checked in. Doncic outside. Junior, a screen on Bane. Launches a three, and Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 14 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The three from Bane. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Junior passes to Wembanyama. Fade away. Memphis with a rebound. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pritchard gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Doncic passes to Junior. To the middle. Pulls up. Out to Fox. Junior, a screen on Payton. Tries again. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Fox has got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Pritchard. He's got 13. Pass to Bane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bane's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Well, if he went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Count it. Junior's got 25 points.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to Keith. Outside Bane. They need this. And it's Junior with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Wembanyama. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the game. Oh, Junior with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. And the Grizzlies with some changes. McGowan's, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Martin in for Pritchard. Landale's checked in for San Antonio. It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Spurs in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Edey. Rebound by San Antonio. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. Here's Landale. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Junior passes to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And
Timeout, Grizzlies. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
They've got Desmond Bane. He's out there with Payton Pritchard. Edey out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Keith in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama screen. San Antonio again missing.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Shot is up. Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
From deep, here's Doncic. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Here's Pritchard. And he gets the jumper to drop. Spurs lead by 22. Junior outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half. And I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory.
Great win tonight, MP.
Yeah, MP.
Fans live for games like this one. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. Might be from the top of the